Big news for the unemployed. The full EDP445 documentary just dropped hours ago as I'm making this video. I saw the whole thing and yeah, it's disturbing to say the least. The video goes on as expected. It's pretty much EDP445 admitting to the crimes without any remorse and explaining how his sick mind works without any shame whatsoever. Such as in this clip where he says that he wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Why did you show up that day? Why did you go to that location? What did you think was going to happen?
I showed up to that location that day, trying to, obviously meet up with an underage girl. You know what I mean? And I guess you can say, trying to have sex. I don't know. I mean, whatever.
You trying to have sex with a 13-year-old girl? For the most part,
yep. People have a tendency of doing this, I feel like, because they enjoy the innocence and having control of somebody. You know?
Sounds like that's what you wanted to do.
Right.
Nobody your age you could have hung out with.
No.
No women your age you could date. You had to pick on a 13-year-old girl.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my God, babe, it's a playful spank, you say. When I spank you, it's supposed to be sexy, LOL. If anything, I just bend you over and kiss your ass. Yes, well, maybe, but only if you're a good girl. What are you trying to do here with this?
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Well, it sounds like you're trying to sexually assault a 13-year-old girl.
If that's what it looks like, I guess that's what it is then. I mean...
Handcuff you. Throw you in the back of my car and bring you back to my dungeon, LOL. You talk about climbing through a window. Mm-hmm. You're so hot and cute and even had me jerking off. Were you masturbating when you were talking to her?
Mm-hmm.
You sent her pictures?
Yeah.
You sent her pictures of your penis?
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Right, I know.
It's illegal. Had Alex Rosen not botched this, you might be in prison right now.
Thank God he didn't.
Dude, his body language, that laugh he did in the video, what the actual yeah, no, there's no going back for him. I am left without words about the type of person this is. We're talking about a man who is a pedophile and isn't afraid to admit to his sick, twisted, putrid, perverted fantasies and about the way his mind works. Motherfucker's like, yeah, I admit to the crimes and this is how my mind works. So what? What are you gonna do about it? If I were to see him in person, I would just kidnap him, restrain him to a chair, and I would just chop his wiener off. Then I'ma squash his balls with a sledgehammer. Then I would drill a hot metal pole up his booty hole. Then after that, I would glue his ass shut, feed him laxatives, so that way he has nowhere to let his diarrhea loose but on his mouth, eyes, nose, and ears. Then I would tie him up to a rocket and I would send him off to the sun. I think this punishment wouldn't be enough for pedophiles in general. People like them truly deserve the worst. I do not see them as human. They are below subhuman. They're worse than anything disgusting that you can imagine. And what gives me this feeling of indignation is that this motherfucker is unapologetically out there aura farming, taking advantage of his infamity to get clout instead of being shameful of it. And that's pretty much the whole video. It was just him reiterating about his fantasies and how he wanted to fuck a 13-year-old girl and how he showed me pictures to that supposed 13-year-old, which turned out to be a predator hunter. You even see him smile when he spews out this vile information. And yet, despite all that, he's still not rotting in jail? It boggles my mind that even after him admitting to wanting to have sex with underage girls, the police are not batting an eye on him. I can name you any case where said person has done less worse things than he has, and yet they're serving prison time. But this thing doesn't get any? There's even enough evidence to put him in jail when he had done the interactions with who? What he believed to be a minor. No matter what, the police are ignoring him. But yeah, when the trailer dropped, people were concerned about what stance the video was going to take, if it was going to glorify predator hunters, which most of the time they prove to be incompetent when it comes to actually bringing predators to justice. That was not the case here. This video emphasizes on how EDP is a prime example on how these predator catchers don't always catch these predators and bring them to justice. It pretty much puts them in a bad light, and it highlighted on how the handling of this predator was questionable. The way all these predator catchers conducted their investigation on EDP, none of it was worthy of prosecution, consequently not leading to EDP's arrest. That is the issue that this video is addressing. Getting this man into jail should have been first priority than being turned into content. Because if you think about it, all all what these predator hunters wanted was clout and views, which led to them not doing a good complete investigation on him, which further led to him being able to get away with his crimes. Like all these predator hunters did to EDP was humiliate him on the video, and then later on he would just become an internet meme. That's it. No arrest was made, no nothing. The main point of this video was that they prioritized the clout that it would give to their channels than actually doing all that they can to make sure this man goes to prison. So yeah, this video didn't live up to people's expectations of it glorifying predator catchers. The making of this video was taken very seriously, and eventually all the money that will be made from this documentary will be going to a charity for sexual abuse victims called RAIN. Clearly, the people behind this video are doing what no other predator hunter could ever do, which I'm all for it, and I'm actually glad about that. I'm glad that this is finally getting the proper handling that it never got. It's just that the EDP situation was never taken seriously. It's like not taking a serial killer seriously and just film him killing other people but don't do anything about it. So you can have a little content farm of always following this person doing his horrible deeds, which I think this is the case. I may be wrong, maybe I'm speculating a little too much, but this is a theory. What if those so-called predator hunters didn't want to arrest him so they could get more content from EDP? I mean, I could be right, I could be wrong. I'll just leave that out there. But yeah, this video holds substantial evidence for EDP to go to prison. It showcases his obsession about how he wants to commit violence against people he doesn't like, his infatuation with the purity and innocence of underage girls, talking about how it's easier to control and manipulate them, and other disturbing shit. I know this is gonna sound random, but EDP also talks about how he loves Andrew Tate, which doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Bad people will always gravitate towards other bad people. We all know Andrew Tate had a porn webcam business which was tied to human trafficking. But yeah, Buddy talks about how he's a big fan of Andrew Tate. He even has a calendar of him on the wall. Posters of him are also plastered on his walls. There's even an AI picture of Andrew Tate playing poker with Elon Musk, and on the background you can see EDP watching actual porn while he's talking about his degenerate activities he does in public.
Jordan Peterson, you definitely watch porn. Come on, nigga. Let's stop lying. The craziest place I actually did beat my shit is in a fucking Walgreens bathroom. I stole a magazine off the rack, and I went in that bitch and I just started fucking letting my shit have it in that bathroom. I ain't give a fuck. In the girls' bathroom, by the way.
Why the girls' bathroom?
I wanted to make it, well, I beat off in the girls' bathroom because I wanted to make it that much more fucking pleasurable and fucking intense.
Because the girls would be around?
Hell yeah. You already fucking know.
The fact that he actually did what he did and the way he gloats about it is beyond pathetic and disgusting. And he maintains this proud attitude throughout the whole documentary while explicitly talking about his crimes. I mean, this video is actually exploring everything about EDP, so there's proof enough to send him to jail. Maybe this time, the authorities will take notice of this, and once they watch the full video, now they get the urge to drag his ass to jail. I hope that is the case here. If that does happen, I'ma celebrate real hard. Hell, maybe I may quit my dead-end job and go live under a bridge. But yeah, what do y'all think about this? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, EDP is worse than scum. All right, see ya.